After God was so disappointed in the people, he was going to write them off. You read all that, you see a great example of intercession. How Moses, the man of God, interceded for the people of Israel. And God gave them another chance, and then talking here in verse 24 of chapter 14. He said, but my servant, Caleb, because he had another spirit, he had another spirit. And notice there, if you've turned to it in verse 24, because he had another spirit with him. If Caleb could do what he done here, because he had another spirit with him, what can we do because we have another spirit within us? The Spirit of God. He said he had another spirit with him and had followed me fully. We've got a spirit within us that enables us to follow our God fully. Him will I bring into the land, whereunto he went, and his seed shall possess it. We've got the Spirit of God dwelling within us. The spirit of fear and the unbelief and the bondage, the backsliding. Israel hindered Caleb for 40 years. This nation that known to send missionaries throughout the world is now a backslidden nation because of religion, because of godliness and denying the power thereof. But see how this man stands up. We move on to the book of Joshua. Moses has died. Joshua 14 verse 7. 40 years old was I when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me. And that's a big word, I'm not even going to try to say it. To spy out the land. And I brought him word again as it was in my heart. Caleb brought the word that it was in his heart. The other 10 brought the word as it was in their heart. Fear, defeat, backsliding. The Lord cannot fulfill his word. But here we read that Caleb brought the word again as it was in his heart. He could know that God told the truth about the land. And not only that, but it was their land. God was giving it to them and they were going to take it. Hallelujah. And his faith has stood the test of 40 years. Nevertheless, my brethren, that went up with me made the heart of the people melt. But I wholly followed the Lord my God. Are we encouraging people to wholly follow the Lord today, or are we calling their hearts to melt? Because we'll do one or the other. We're either walking in the promises of God, we're either walking fear-free, knowing that we will stand upon the promises of God.